Hi, I'm Randy Reid, editor of the EdisonReport, and we're here in Frankfurt, Germany at Light & Building, and I'm joined by Stephen Zhou, Vice President of McWong. Welcome.
Thank you, Randy.
Stephen, it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you here too.
Tell our audience first a little bit about McWong and what you guys do.
Okay, McWong is a company headquartered in West Sacramento, California, in the United States. It was a company founded 32 years ago by two founders. One is Dr. McFarland and one is Margaret Wong. And Margaret Wong is still the president of the company. That's where the McWong came from.
So same ownership in 32 years, that's pretty good.
Yes, and we have been in lighting for over 25 years. The company started as a trading company. Margaret and Dr. McFarland saw the opportunity that China started to open up to the rest of the world, and they saw the opportunity to do trade between US and China. And we got into lighting, first started with magnetic fluorescent bulbs.
Right, and I remember those days.
Yeah, I remember those days. And from there we went to electronic fluorescent, HID magnetic, and when the LED came, we saw a lot of opportunity not only in the driver, but also in lighting controls and sensors.
Okay, so you're here and you're with Silvair.
Yes.
And you are introducing or displaying Bluetooth mesh. Tell our audience a little bit about Bluetooth mesh. Okay,
you're probably familiar with Bluetooth.
Yes.
I mean, it's in our phones, in our cars. It's a wireless technology to communicate between devices in a short distance. The old Bluetooth is only point to point. So I can only talk to you, I can't talk to anybody else. But the Bluetooth mesh is different. It's a technology that allowed Bluetooth nodes to relay message and form a mesh network, just like our internet. So message can travel from one node to the other, and they can talk to each other and form a complete network to control lighting.
So what is the distance with Bluetooth mesh?
Bluetooth mesh, there's used to be about 100 feet without any obstacles. But Bluetooth mesh just came out, the Bluetooth 5 technology. They increased that distance to almost 300 feet. Up to 300 feet.
300 feet with Bluetooth mesh. Okay, that's
which allowed not only in indoor applications. Actually, now with Bluetooth mesh and Bluetooth 5, we can extend that range from indoor to outdoor, to parking lot, to the security lighting around the buildings. This mesh technology really enabled the Bluetooth to get into lighting control, smart lighting, smart buildings.
So that's my next question. What does this mean for smart lighting now?
Okay, smart lighting is right time, right light, right? So we need to incorporate a lot of different sensors, daylight sensor, occupancy sensors, smart switches. But they need to talk to each other. If those devices cannot talk to each other, they're not smart. Right? You still have to push the button, you still have to dim the light with 0 to 10. So Bluetooth, through wireless communication, allow the lighting to become smart. It can do dimming, daylight harvesting, scheduling,
color
demand
tuning?
response, color tunings.
Yes. Okay. Now, how does your company incorporate this? Is it built into the drivers that you sell?
Okay, today we have a very broad family of motion sensors, switch, and fixture controller that have Bluetooth mesh embedded in our sensors. So we have PIR high bay sensor, we have PRS sensor for indoor chauffeur.
I've used a few of those sensors before.
Thank you. So we have microwave sensor, we have ultrasonic sensor, we have wall dimmers, we have wall switch with motion sensors, and we have individual fixture controllers. They're all Bluetooth enabled. So you can put a sensor, put a fixture controller in your fixtures with a software platform, you can achieve smart lighting.
So as a fixture company, and I have a small fixture company, I can incorporate this technology and I can start tomorrow.
Correct. You buy our hardware, and with our partner Silvair, they have a commission and control software platform which you can download it into your smartphone, your iPad, and put our sensor, put our fixture controller in your fixtures, Then you can have a small system. You
so-
can have a smart lighting system.
So let's discuss the commissioning process.
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sell 100 high bay fixtures on a job. And then I'll go through my rep and my distributor, and then that end user, he will download the app and he will commission it?
Yes, he can definitely download the app and he can commission it. That's what the beauty of Bluetooth, okay? Because it doesn't require a gateway. The phone and the pad can talk to each node directly.
Okay.
Okay, you scan your horizon, you find all these devices, you push them, the light will flash, and you know which light it is. Then you give them a names. After
Okay.
you commission 100 of them, you say, okay, I want to group this 10 together. It's my warehouse IO1. So you group them together, and you can pair them with work switches.
Okay.
Then you can, after you group them, you can do scheduling. You can do set different dimming level,
Right.
ramp up time, ramp up. It's
Okay.
all on
So-
your apps.
So let's say the facilities manager does this and he does it on his iPad.
Right.
He goes home for the evening. He takes his iPad. Somebody needs to change the lights. What happens?
Okay, after you commission the system normally you don't need to change it. It will run automatic. All the scheduling, all the command, all the dimming protocol is already resided in each node,
Okay.
including the switch. If someone really want to change it, and
Okay.
if that doesn't have the access, first
Right.
you have to understand Bluetooth allow you to set different access. It's not anybody can go
Okay.
in and just mess up with your light.
Right.
So if the facility manager allow you to do changes, you can use the same apps.
Okay.
You have
Got
to-
it.
Yeah, you have to-
Got it.
Yeah,
So you've got the system administrator and he gives permission,
exactly.
and then, okay, and then the people that have permission, then they can do whatever permission they have.
Yes, correct.
I understand. Tell our audience a little bit about your PackWave product.
Okay, the Packway product is a product we start develop about 8 years ago. We see when the industry started to go into LED lightings, and we see LED as a semiconductor light source, it's very easy to control. You can dim up and dim down. You don't have to wait, right? The old days HID, you have to wait 10 minutes. For resin, it's very difficult to dim. It's very expensive to dim. You can do color tunings. You can turn it on and off as many times as you want. It will not reduce the life of the light source. So we see that LED really enable a lot of control down the road. So we start looking into lighting control components, the motion sensor, the daylight sensor. That's when we formed this strategy and develop a platform of product. Not only just one product, today we have over 10 different products that are Bluetooth certified. And
Okay.
they're capable of forming a mesh network. And we'll continue to roll out more product in the next 2 years.
So right now, I'd like to speak about the state of our industry, which I think is in a tough way. And hardware prices just continue to drop, and more important, margins are plummeting. And lots of companies are having layoffs, and we won't get into all of that. I'm waiting for IoT, because IoT, I think, is going to help bring profitability back to our industry. Bluetooth mesh, is this what's going to get us finally into IoT?
I believe so, because there are several reasons. One is it's everywhere, right? It's in your phone. I really believe this, whatever in here is the future, okay? We have Bluetooth, we have Wi-Fi, we have cellular, 3 different wireless protocols. Okay, you look at those 3 wireless protocols, Bluetooth is the most affordable, most easy to communicate, and it's the one that will allow IoT to become more popular. So I really feel that Bluetooth can make the IoT the takeoff. Okay.
So I was in London at Lux Live in November, and this is where I first spoke to Silvair, and I was very impressed by what I learned. What is your relationship with Silvair?
We actually found each other about 1.5 years ago.
Okay.
So we already developed a hardware platform that can actually, at that time, we can work with different software companies. See, the Bluetooth mesh, keep in mind, the old Bluetooth mesh, different companies have their own way to do the mesh. There's no standard. That's one of the biggest problems in the past. The mesh is not popular because you speak Chinese, you speak New York maybe Boston.
I speak Southern.
Southern, right? Okay. So they're hard to communicate. So CSR has their own match, Nordic has their own match.
Right.
But the Bluetooth SIG community, they understand it's very important you have a language that can be spoken by everybody. So they developed the open protocol. And Silver is the leader in the open protocol. So right now there's one of the leading companies that developed a Bluetooth match that will meet the standard. That means if you develop your hardware or your software according to the standard, they can integrate many different devices into this platform.
Okay,
so we have been working with them for about a year and a half. So it's a very impressive platform.
Okay. So Stephen, people that want to come see this technology and see this software, what is your booth number?
Our booth number is HOT 9.1, stand E80.
E80 and
Yes,
9.1.
yes.
Okay. Well, the show is just beginning, but I will sure get there either today or tomorrow, and I look forward to it.
Thank you very much,
Stephen,
Randy.
thank you. It's a
Thank
real
you.
pleasure to see you.
Me too.